Hey everyone, welcome back to Secure Your Benefits, your trusted place for everything related to Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and financial support updates here in the US. I'm so glad you're here today because we've got some really important stuff to talk about. Today is Tuesday, May 13, 2025, and there's a lot going on that you should know, especially if you rely on Social Security income or are expecting payments in the coming days and weeks. Let me start by saying this: if you've been feeling unsure about what's happening with your benefits, or if you've been hearing mixed things online about extra checks, increases, or delays, you're not alone. I've been reading your comments, your emails, your messages, and I know there's a lot of confusion. That's why this video is going to break everything down in simple, clear language. No complicated jargon, no hype, just real updates that matter to you. So let's talk about what's really going on right now. As of today, the Social Security Administration has been processing May payments right on schedule. If you receive retirement benefits, SSDI, or SSI, the dates haven't changed, and most people are seeing their funds hit their accounts as expected. The May 2025 payment cycle started earlier this month, and the next batch of payments is scheduled for tomorrow if your birthday falls between the 11th and 20th. If you're waiting on your deposit, check your direct deposit info and make sure your account is still valid, because one of the biggest reasons for delays lately has been outdated banking details. And yes, we're still seeing some hiccups with people who recently changed banks or moved, so if that's you, and your money didn't come in, the best thing to do is call SSA or visit your local office. I know wait times can be frustrating, but it's better to get ahead of the problem now instead of waiting until next month. Now, a big question I've seen in the comments lately is this: is there going to be an extra payment this month? I wish I could say yes, because I know how much a little bit of extra support could help right now with prices still high, but unfortunately, there is no federally approved stimulus or extra Social Security check coming in May 2025. That said, there is some interesting movement happening at the state level. States like California, Colorado, and even New Mexico are discussing their own local relief efforts. These are separate from the federal Social Security program, but they might offer one-time checks or utility support for low-income individuals and seniors. So if you live in one of those states, definitely check your local benefits websites to see if you qualify for anything. These programs don't always make the news, and sometimes they only last a short time, so it's worth doing a quick search or even calling your local Department of Human Services. One thing I do want to make sure everyone understands is how COLA cost of living adjustment is shaping up for 2025. We're not going to know the official number until October, because that's when SSA uses the latest inflation data to calculate the next year's raise. But early estimates from economic analysts and retirement advocates are starting to come in. Right now, it looks like we might be looking at a COLA increase somewhere between 2.4% to 2.6%, based on current inflation trends. Yes, that's lower than the COLA for 2023 and 2024, which were much higher due to soaring inflation, but at least it's still something. That percentage might not sound like much, but even a small increase can help cover everyday costs like food, medicine, and gas. The most important thing you can do right now is plan ahead, look at your current budget, and think about how that change might affect your income in 2025. Another topic that's been heating up lately is about scam calls, and I can't stress this enough. We're seeing a new wave of scam attempts targeting seniors, especially those receiving SSI and SSDI. If you get a call from someone claiming to be from the Social Security Administration, and they're asking for your Social Security number, bank info, or telling you that your account will be frozen unless you take action, please hang up. SSA will never call you out of the blue and ask for that kind of information. They always send letters first. And if something does seem off, call SSA directly at their official number. Don't trust random links in emails or text messages either. It's heartbreaking to see how many people fall victim to this, so please stay alert, and talk to your loved ones too. These scammers are slick, and they know exactly what to say to sound believable. Now, let's talk about something a little more hopeful. Congress has recently reopened discussions about Social Security reform. Nothing has been passed yet, but both parties are finally back at the table talking about ways to make the system more sustainable and more generous. There's been renewed interest in raising the income cap for Social Security taxes, which could help bring in more funding to the system without cutting benefits. Some lawmakers are also proposing new benefit formulas that would increase payments for low-income seniors and disabled individuals. These talks are just beginning, but the fact that they're happening again is a positive sign. We'll keep watching closely, and as always, I'll keep you updated here as soon as anything becomes official. Now, one more thing I really want to highlight because I think it affects more people than most realize is how important it is to regularly review your Social Security account. If you haven't already, go to ssa.gov and create a My Social Security account. It's free, and it lets you check your earnings record, see future benefit estimates, and catch any mistakes that could affect your payments. I've heard from so many viewers who found errors in their records, sometimes missing years of income, which can seriously lower your monthly check. Don't wait until retirement or a disability to find out something's wrong. Do it now, and if you need help, ask a friend or family member you trust to sit with you and walk through it. And while we're on the topic of planning ahead, let's also talk about Medicare, because I know many of you who watch this channel are either already enrolled or getting close to age 65. Medicare open enrollment isn't until later this year, but now is a great time to start researching your options. Plans change, coverage changes, and sometimes you can save money or get better coverage by switching plans. Especially if you're on a fixed income, finding ways to reduce out-of-pocket costs can make a big difference. So don't put it off until the last minute. Make a list of your current prescriptions, check if your doctors are still in network, and start looking into whether your current plan still meets your needs. Before I wrap up, I just want to say this: I know how overwhelming it can feel trying to keep up with all of these updates. There's always something new happening, and sometimes it feels like you're the last to know. That's why I created Secure Your Benefits, to give you the information you need, clearly, directly, and without any fluff. I know many of you are on tight budgets. I know every dollar counts. And I know that feeling of uncertainty when you're not sure if your next check is coming on time or if your benefits will be enough to cover rent, food, and medicine. You deserve better, and while I can't fix the system, I can help you stay informed, stay prepared, and stay ahead. So if this video helped you out today, please do me a favor: give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and most importantly, make sure you're subscribed to Secure Your Benefits with the notification bell turned on. That way, you'll never miss another important update, and you'll be the first to know whenever something new happens with Social Security, Medicare, or federal benefits. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Your support means everything to me, and it keeps this channel going. Leave a comment below and let me know if you've received your May payment already, or if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in the next video. I read every single comment, and your feedback helps shape the future of this channel. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay safe from scams, and always remember you're not alone. We're all in this together. This is Secure Your Benefits, and I'll see you in the next video.